Y'all know I have a brother that's handicapped. I don't care. I'll talk about anybody. Let me tell you something. And don't you dare feel sorry for him. Don't you dare. My brother is the meanest handicap that God has ever created. And he looked like this every day. And he'll just sit in the front yard looking at cars all day long. He screamed at me like that one day. I was like, man, what's wrong with you? That's his favorite word, motherfucker. Okay, I'm telling you right now, buckle up, buckle up. I'm about to tell you the story about Rodney. One day I came home, Rodney was waiting on me in the living room. I don't know why he was always waiting on me. You know the carports where you can pull up and see that big old picture frame window? He in the window like this. And I'm like, damn, what is wrong with him today? And I knew he was going to the front door because he just disappeared out the window, right? So I go to the front door, I open the door, he was right there. I'm like, what's wrong, what's wrong? He made me hungry. I said, why you gonna ask mama to get you something to eat? Me, what the motherfucker mama get you eat? Motherfucker, you give me something to eat, motherfucker. So I said, okay, calm down, calm down. I'll get you something to eat. I said, you want some McDonald's? No, me want Burger King. So I took him to Burger King. Now I thought because he was handicapped, I could park in the handicapped parking lane. That wasn't true. I get out walking on normal. This dude blocked my car in so I couldn't go anywhere. I swear to God, he rolled down his window, his head was about this big. He started looking at me. I said, wow, I think I got his spot. My brother Roddy, So then he started talking, hey, you're not supposed to be parking right there. I'm like, man, who are you talking to? Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to be parking right there. And the dude spit at me. Why did Rodney get out the car? You're running! Wait a minute, the dude got out of his car. What you want to do? What you want to do? They was about to have a handicap fight. They started swinging, but they wasn't hitting nothing. So I had to push them closer together. I told y'all to buckle up. Okay. I gotta tell you this though. Rodney whooped his ass. We driving down the street, Rodney got his head out the window. Beeloo, beeloo. I like, Rodney, get in here. What's wrong with you? He called ambulance. Beat that motherfucker ass. So Rodney went home. My mama like, what happened to Rodney? Because he had a little torn shirt. He like, beeloo, beeloo. Keep that car ambulance. Keep that motherfucker ass. Y'all think I'm lying. Rodney went in his room, got out his Rocky Balboa championship boxing belt, put that bitch on, came out in the living room. Me a champion. I've never seen a person in a wheelchair be baptized. I'm only reporting what I saw, okay? And I thought they were gonna pick the dude up out the wheelchair and put him, don't make me laugh, come on, and put him in the pool. No, they took the whole wheelchair and rolled it in the pool. I'm like, oh my God, his wheel's gonna rust. That's the only thing I was thinking about. And then I thought they were gonna pinch his nose and dip him back a little bit. No, they had a dude standing by his wheel. They didn't even give him a chance to breathe. The pastor said, I now baptize you, and he wanted to change his mind. He said, wait a minute, dude like, And you could tell he was drowning because his little feet was dangling like this. And I said something in church I didn't mean to say. I stood up and said, somebody help that nigga. I didn't mean to say nigga, in church I didn't. And you knew he was drowning because when the pastor did him, they pulled him up, he's like, motherfucker. And the pastor said, dip him again. Because he still got some shit in him. I like, shit, oh my God, this some bullshit. Then the choir started going, bullshit. I'm just letting you know it was a cursed Sunday, that's all I'm saying. We on a flight and you knew it was serious. The airline captain gets on the intercom. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? I need all flight attendants. When he said all flight attendants, I put my nigga ear on. So he said, I need, okay. It was funny now, but it wasn't funny when it happened. He said, I need all flight attendants to come to the forward galley. Now, when we came to the forward galley, this is when you knew it got serious. Okay, I need all you flight attendants in the cockpit right now so I can brief you as to what's going on. Now, I'm the lead flight attendant. I'm numero uno. So I'm gonna let all the little other white flight attendants go before me. I get ready to walk in the cockpit, he gonna put his hand right here. I'm like, hold up, player, and put your hands on me. He's like, what's wrong with you? I said, what the fuck wrong with you? See, when black people get scared, we curse for no reason. So I said, you said all flight attendants. What's the problem? He said, Arnez, I'm not gonna have this insubordination. I said, I don't know nothing about the administration. I'm just trying to tell you, we got a problem. He said, you're gonna be fired. I said, well, land the plane, bitch, no problem. So, oh yeah, this is gonna get worse. So now, we got an emergency. I wasn't leaving. I stood at the cockpit door because I wasn't going nowhere till somebody came out and told me what's going on. Meanwhile, all the passengers looking in the aisle like this. So I grabbed the intercom. What? I don't know shit. Don't ask me nothing.
When you talk shit to the president of the United States, his followers will talk shit back to you. And they're not exactly professional comedians, whereas I am. I have nothing better to do all day than ruin some white lady from Kansas's day. Some lady the other day, I talked some shit to Donnie, and some lady the other day read my profile, says Nimesh Patel, and she said, go back to Iraq. Which in like 2002 would have been a decent insult, you know? I read her profile, it's a white lady with a picture of her 2-year-old son. That profile says, conservative Christian mom. I wrote back, I'm gonna pray to Allah that your son is gay.
You go to China, we're just blown away if you say 你好. We're just like, no, you say 你好. We're still, tones all wrong, right? Because Chinese is all about context. And we're smart. We figured it out. We help you. Yeah. In China, we went to supermarket. He wants to use this new word he learned. Strawberry. Yeah. 草莓. But he said 草莓. Which means, fuck your sister. hey, don't worry, okay? Everybody chill. You're in a grocery store, you ask to fuck my sister? I still gave you the strawberry. I guarantee not a single Chinese person will be confused. Because we're all the only child. Nobody has a sister. I know, I always love the waves. He's like, who get it last.
Well, I told you, anxiety disorder, dude, this is an autism stem from fucking public speaking, dude. This is specifically attached to a phobia, dude. I'm autistic. In my regular life, I can fucking check the fuck out and disassociate or pretend to be invisible, and I can't do that when I do stand-up because you're all fucking staring at me. This is a stim. This is something I use when I am overstimulated and fucking you're all staring at me like I'm supposed to do a trick. This is basically fucking golden retriever energy. Like fucking, you get him around too many people, he gets riled up, but he's a good boy. Fucking too many loud noises from too many different directions. You gotta put his little jacket on him, but he's housebroken. He ain't gonna piss on the rug.
Last time I
was in San Francisco, I had my worst heckler of all time. So the joke I was doing, I was like, oh man, when I was growing up, everything in my high school was so white and upper middle class that even the suicide attempts were like that. Like there was a kid at my school, he locked himself into his garage with his car on, and they realized, dude, I drive a Tesla. There was a woman, she just stands up immediately, and she goes, your jokes aren't funny. And I was like, what? And she's like, you're at your job. And I was like, well, why? And she's like, because you should never joke about suicide. Oh, okay, well, why is that? Because I'm a social worker, and I speak with suicidal people 16 hours a day. And the crowd was silent. And I was like, okay, ma'am, you know, that makes a lot of sense. But to be fair, if I had to talk to you for 16 hours a day, I would fucking kill myself too. And she was mad, dude. She was mad. She was like, get off stage. I was like, do you want me to jump? I wanted to end it on like a high note, so I was like, all right, man, listen, like obviously suicide's bad. I'm not saying it's good, but there are good things happening. Like for example, San Francisco, did you know that this year they installed on the Golden Gate Bridge a suicide net? And she's like, yes, I did know that. I'm like, do you know why she installed it? And she's like, why? I'm like, because you're at your job.
Somebody good was on stage.
Yeah, and there is. Oh wait, don't go nowhere, you trampy Powerpuff Girl. Stand right here so I can roast you after that. Come the fuck over here, you walking UTI. Sit the fuck back down, you scrapped Austin Powers villain. Your bob cut is a Robert. Go into the bathroom and wipe the lipstick off your teeth. Go! I'm tired of looking at it. Go! Stir your drink all you want to, Edna from The Incredibles. Go! You just love being slut-shamed. I'm sorry your father didn't love you, but that's not my fault. These people pay for a show, and just because he didn't touch you as much as you wanted doesn't mean you gotta touch them the way he didn't. Go pee and find someone funnier. You still just gonna stand there? I just smacked you down like 12 times. You are like, I wish the World Trade Center was built out of your guilt, because that shit would have never fallen. That shit would have stood tall after 2 planes hit it. That's how you know she's been molested. She could take it. I just got a 30-minute light, baby. I got 30 more to go. I can do this for 30 minutes, or you can go. I'll see you later. I'll see you at the methadone clinic. What did I
do? So my favorite thing is that if someone calls in, you know, to threaten your life with a bomb, you have to say, could you please hold? I have to get the appropriate paperwork for you to continue threatening my life with a bomb. And I brought it. The questions that start out are as follows. When is the bomb going to explode? Where is the bomb right now? What kind of bomb is it? And finally, where are you gonna put that bomb? But then my favorite thing is like, so they want to know about the caller, voice, like raspy, high pitch accents. But my favorite part is background noise. Yeah. And the options are as follows. Office, factory, bedlam. Which I had to Google it. It means crazy. Party, traffic, train, animal. So that immediately made me start thinking about, what does Swarovski think bomb threateners are? And then I immediately started imagining it's this guy on a farm like milking a cow with a Bluetooth, you know, so he can milk and threaten at the same time. And he's just like, what? What does it look like? Why, it looks like a bowling ball with a fuse on top.
But now, we still have comedy, though. We still have great comedy out there. There's always rambling Joe Biden. What the fuck? Joe says shit that even people with Tourette's go, no. No. What is going on? Joe is like your uncle who's on a new drug and hasn't got the dosage right. I'm proud to work with Barack America. He's not a superhero, you idiot. Come here. When FDR was on television, there was no TV back then. Come here, Joe. Sit down.
Hey, and I can tell these jokes because my daughters are Mexican. Well, not real Mexicans, but they watch a lot of Dora. So technically, has anyone ever seen Dora, like a little buzzed? It is the most racist show in the world. It is, I swear to you. Have you ever seen Dora the Explorer? Okay, if I'm making any of this up, someone call me out, okay? Every episode, Dora, who's a little Mexican girl, she gathers a group of Mexicans in their homeland, right? Isa, Tika, Benny, Boots. Takes them on a journey across a river or over a fence. I'm not making this up at all. And do you know who stops them at the river every time? The grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. Sounds a little bit like it's the Border Patrol who lives under the bridge.
I feel bad for Biden because people forget. They asked Biden to run early, and at first he said no. Right? Early on, they asked him, and I'm quoting him. He was like, "Do you know how old I am? Do you know what I remember? No, I'm not gonna run." And then he won. The dude wins, and then everybody, anchors, pundits, us, everyone was like, "This motherfucker old as hell." It's like, he's like, "That's what I said." This dude got gaslit into being president. And we have let him down every single day of his presidency. And by that, I mean we have let him fall every single day of his presidency. This man has fallen 5 times on camera, which means he falls every day. All right? You cannot convince me otherwise. If you do something in front of me 5 times on camera, that's what you do. All right? If somebody smoked crack in front of me 5 times on camera, I'd be like, "That's crackhead right there." And he'll miss a day. All right?
I'm 19. A year ago, I had to register for the draft. Between you and me, guys, I'm not going. I'm not. There's a draft. I got people in Mexico. Shit goes south, I go south. I'm just worried I'm not the only one with that idea. Like, imagine if we did have a draft and then everyone just started illegally flooding into Mexico. What a plot twist. Mexico's pissed. They're over there like, "Damn, bro, we totally should have paid for that wall. Fuck." Then naturally, they'll get a Mexican Donald Trump. Wouldn't that be silly? Just some fucking pissed off pale guy on Telemundo. He's like, "Hey, make Mexico great for the first time."
You didn't have arthritis, you would have shot me already. Don't have my gun. Based on that hat, you don't have your friends either. Oh shit! Shit! Get my wallet. So I don't have kids. Or any sort of life insurance policy. That has nothing to do with the joke, but I thought you guys should know.
You see if I got my Trojan.
You got your Trojan? Are you gonna shoot me and then fuck me? This isn't a Vietnam village, sir. Oh, shut up! Stop it! What, were you there, Meredith? God damn it. You instigating fuck? Don't fucking... If you could see the look I was giving you. I'm giving you such a snarl.
I'm so scared.
It's all clear.
Part of the reason I would never judge anyone's politics is because for my life to go the way I want it to go, I do need both parties in my life. I do. I'm not a Republican, but I want my tax guy to be a Republican. And not a little, a lot Republican. I want some shady GOP tax stuff. done on my behalf. Way right. I want him to have stormed the Capitol, ideally. There's no such thing as too far right for my tax guy. I want a CPA and a QAnon. Way right, way right. But that's my taxes. I wouldn't let a Republican touch my coffee. Oh. Liberals make better coffee. I'm sorry to tell you this. Conservatives make terrible coffee. They're gonna call it espresso. Oh, no.
I love saying the word faggot in this company because I know exactly where all the straight people are. Faggot! Yeah, look at you. Yeah, look at you. It's always a, Oh, listen, I love the word faggot. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. I love it because it makes straight people uncomfortable. And growing up a faggot for 33 years now, I deserve to make you motherfuckers feel uncomfortable sometimes. Amen? Yes. I was yesterday years old when I realized how problematic the Power Rangers were. Did y'all know Power Rangers were problematic? Let me fucking tell y'all. Okay, so just think about it, bitch. As you have the 5 Rangers, right? You have the girl was the Pink Ranger. You had the boy was the Blue Ranger. You're like, Monet, whatever. It's like the binary. They didn't know anything better. Hold on, bitch. The Asian girl was the Yellow Ranger. The black boy was the Black Ranger. The redneck was the Red Ranger. And the most powerful Power Ranger of all was the White Power Ranger. The White Power Ranger. Bitch. And we were all sitting there like, it's forfeit time. No, baby, it's problematic time, okay?
Has anybody ever dated somebody that was so religious that like you felt like it was kind of a hindrance to the relationship a little bit? Anybody? No? Nobody? Gay? Oh, you weren't going to heaven anyways, huh? See you in hell, baby! Let's go! Dude, if hell's where all the gay people are at, sign me up, bro. That's just about to be a party. Boyfriend? No?
He's out of town.
He's out of town? Well, who's this? Mr. In Town. How do you know this gentleman?
My friend.
Your friend? How do you guys know each other? Sports? What sports you play?
Flag football.
Flag football? Without the L? Come on, you guys. We're just having some fun. What is your name?
Jordan.
Jordan. Pleasure to meet you, Jordan. How? Do you know them?
I met her in the men's restroom.
You met him in the men's restroom? State your pronouns. You met the table full of women in the men's restroom? Hold it. Men are in there on soft, okay? It's a very vulnerable place.
I give credit where credit is due. I'm probably the most pro-anti-Trump comic out there. That mother.
You're not.
Shut the fuck up!
No, you shut the fuck up. As a white guy trying to talk to black people.
I'm not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
Yes, I wasn't.
No, you were.
You just tuned in.
You were trying to.
Well,
You were trying to.
For what? What are you upset about? It's not me.
No, and shut up. Any black person ever tried to laugh at his fucking jokes? No.
Stop having fun, motherfuckers!
Are you serious?
See, yeah, no, that's what happens.
No, you're white, trying to like talk about. No, and you.
My probation officer is here now. I don't know who the fuck you're mad at, but it's not me.
No, a white person trying to make fun of black people.
See, now you're crying, and I was just trying to make you laugh.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You a bitch.
Why do you think I'm doing this for a living? You think I was a football player? I'm a bitch, goddammit. You're the first name going in my suicide note tonight. Have a good night, Kamala Harris. Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber. I didn't even get to my Jim Crow jokes yet. I got blackface over here in the trunk. I was ready. I just don't like, my dad is black and my mom is white and I came out a Dominican lesbian, you know, like. I didn't even do any of my black and white material. And she just looked at me and went, this motherfucker needs to pay reparations.
Of all the presidents we've had, I think it's fair to say that Trump would have been the funniest one to see get shot. For real, he'd be talking shit like when it happened. He'd be doing like a rally. He'd be like, my opponent's gay. I walked in, I saw him. I said, wow, this guy's gay. The shooter would be coming out and be like, sit down. You're gay. You're gay. Get hit, he'd definitely make a funny noise into the, like he'd get hit, be like, ah, and fall. He'd fall funny.
There's not a married man in this audience right now that can go out and feed pigeons. And his wife called, and she said, babe, where you at? And you go out feeding pigeons. And she believed that she was feeding some fucking pigeons. It'll never happen. It's an argument off the bat. Where you at, babe? I'm out here feeding pigeons. You ain't feeding no damn pigeons. What you talking about? I am feeding the pigeons. Then put the pigeon on the fucking phone. What? Let me talk to the goddamn pigeon. There ain't no pigeon. Tell a bitch sitting next to you that's making pigeon noise in the phone, when I see her, I'ma beat her ass. Oh, fake pigeon noise making ass, bitch. Matter of fact, tell that bitch when I see her, I'ma grab a real pigeon and smack the shit out of her with it. She can see what a real pigeon sound like. Oh, false pigeon, vocal cord having ass, bitch. Hey, I'm fucking killing y'all, man. Get fired on these bitches one time.
You don't know who Kanye is? You do?
Get the fuck out of here!
Name one of Kanye West's songs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Don't look at your door. Don't freaking help her.
I was worried she'd say the one in Paris and she'd do the full title without even thinking about it.
Oh, N-Boys in Paris. Do you know N-Boys in Paris, mama? When you sing the song, what do you say?
Well, that's why Kanye West, you know, like with Gold Digger. With Gold Digger, they always had the white version of the song.
Oh, yeah.
Where they'd be like, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. And that was it. But that's Kanye. It used to be at his concerts. He would tell the entire audience they were allowed to sing along.
He gave white
but
people a pass.
I don't think it's gonna work. If some black guy's kicking the shit out of me, being like, Kanye said I could. That's only gonna make him hit me harder, better, faster, stronger.
I don't understand. How do you not believe in any conspiracy theories? I understand not all of them, not most of them, but you don't believe in any conspiracy theories? You just think the government's just batting 1,000 and telling us the whole truth? That's a strong stance to take. And again, as I said before, I don't like talking about politics on stage or off stage. I don't like talking about things I don't feel like I'm truly knowledgeable in. But I do know this. Our government is placed in charge of all of its people. I'm a father who's been placed in charge of just one son. And I lie to that all the time.
I'm also very autistic. Them too. Like that last sounds like the beginning of an 80s song. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. here as well as I can. This fucking mountain fucking on this. No, I'm just trying to time it right. Oh my God, what is happening, guys?
Think that God gets stoned once in a while? Look at a platypus. I think so. There's a, you think God's up there going, okay, let's take a beaver. Okay, let's put on a duck's bill. Hey, I'm God. What are you gonna do? Okay, he's a mammal, but he lays eggs. Hey, Darwin. Yeah.
And I tried the low-carb bread. Have you tried it? It's horrible. They have, I can't believe it's not butter. They should call it, this ain't bread. Because it looks like bread, but it has no other properties of bread. I said, you know what? I'll butter it. That'll make it better. Butter won't go on it. It slides right off. The butter's like, where are you putting me? Jam and jelly beads up and falls off it. Did they Scotch guard this at the factory? You know what I'll do? It's okay. I'll toast it. I'll make a sandwich. I'll toast it. It's better when you toast it. It doesn't toast. You can't toast it. I'm out in the garage with a blowtorch. It's absorbing the heat like a space shuttle tire. How does this break down in your system if you can't toast it? They're gonna dig me up in 5,000 years ago. Oh. He was on that low carb thing.
And when you get married, you lose your brain. Then you start asking us where things are without even thinking where the item might possibly be. Why? My husband will just scream my name for 5 minutes. Hi! Sweetie, where's the battery? The battery in the battery drawer. It says batteries right on it. It's been there for 5 years. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me. How was I supposed to know that? Yeah, but it says it because it says battery. But you didn't tell me. It says it! We're marrying the same guy, right?
I was like, well, what about the cloudy P then? He said, oh, well, that's the cancer. And I said, what? The cancer makes your pee cloudy? And he said, no, that's the cancer. Like the chemotherapy kills the cells. Like they explode and then all their like lipids and proteins end up in the space between your cells. That gets picked up by your lymphatic system and then dumped into the circulatory system and then filtered out by your kidneys and put into your bladder and then you pee it out into the toilet. And I was like, duh. You gotta tell people about that. You gotta tell people about that. That's very empowering. That's extremely, you're telling me that like when I see the cloudy pee, that I'm succeeding at killing cancer? And then I flush it into the sewer where it belongs? Like everybody who's taking chemotherapy or doing radiation should like get out of bed, but they should stand up to pee and they should do it like this. I don't care what equipment you have, you can figure it out.